Hello, good morning, and welcome to 5 Minute Feldy. I'm Ralph Hadden coming to you from Melbourne on Tuesday morning, the 22nd of September. Now, this you can do in any position, sitting, standing, or even lying down. We're going to revisit, do some more things with clasping the hands together. But to start with, just get comfortable. Take an easy breath or two, pay attention to how you feel. And how does your right hand feel? Send your attention to your right hand, the fingers, the thumb. How does your left hand feel? Fingers, thumb. Okay, now clasp the hands together. Just join the hands together, simple clasp, and notice which thumb is on top. I've got my left thumb on top, that's my habitual familiar way of interlacing. Then change the interlacing over, shift fingers and thumb up one and down one, so now you're interlaced with the other thumb on top. I've got my right thumb on top. It was the left thumb before, wasn't it? Did I say that? Anyway, it feels a bit different, feels a bit odd, feels a bit strange. Take your hands apart and now, just without thinking about it, clasp them together. And once again, I see I've got my left thumb on top. That's my habitual way. Change over to the unfamiliar. Feel how that feels. And change back and forth a few times. Just nice and easy. Getting used to this feeling of changing the hands over. Have a rest for a moment. Now let's go into some different positions. Could you clasp your hands together? Feel how they feel, just move them around a little bit. Now change to the unfamiliar interlacing, shift so that's the odd feeling, and put your hands, take them apart, put your hands behind the back of your neck in the familiar interlacing. So there. And then come to the front in the unfamiliar interlacing, go to the back with the familiar interlacing. Go back and forth, see if you can, and make sure you know which one you're doing. So this is the non-habitual, and there's the habitual. Non-habitual, habitual. Okay, pause, have a rest. Let's try it behind the back. So clasp your hands together, change to the non-habitual interlacing, and then from non-habitual, go to habitual behind you. And then back to the non-habitual and the habitual. And go back and forth a few times like that. In the front, you've got your unfamiliar non-habitual interlacing, my right thumb on top. Behind, I've got my familiar interlacing, left thumb on top. It might be the other way around for you, which is habitual, non-habitual. Okay, have a rest. Let's try reaching out, put the hand behind the leg. So change to the non-habitual interlacing and then do the habitual interlacing behind your leg. Come back to the non-habitual interlacing, habitual behind the other leg. Try that a few times. Unfamiliar, familiar interlacing. Okay. Let's try something else, playing around with the hand and fingers. Put your hands straight out in front of you and have the, I've got the left hand on top of the right. Turn the hands over so you can have the hands palm to palm, interlace the fingers this way. And now I've got my, let's see, which one is it? The right little finger on top. Change to the unfamiliar interlacing this way. The other, now I've got the left little finger on top. And then back again. Could you change back and forth in this, in this odd situation? Okay. Now that was the left arm on top. Put your arms down, have a rest. Try the right arm on top. Interlace. Notice which little finger's on top. Change the interlacing over and go back and forth like that. Okay, take your hands apart and just one last time, clasp familiar way, unfamiliar way. I wonder if the familiar and unfamiliar are getting not so different to each other now. And that'll do. Stop, have a rest, pause, pay attention. How do you feel? How does your right hand feel? How does the left hand feel? And that'll do for today. Thank you, and thanks for watching. Please stay safe, keep moving, have a good day. See you tomorrow.